Hey guys, welcome back to another video from Courtney and Amari. You know, your favorite YouTube sister that is a stay-at-home mom that works a 9 to 5. Y'all, in today's video, we're going to be talking about locking in. I don't know if y'all trying to lock in for the next 90 days, the next 30 days, 60 days, it don't matter, next 12 weeks. However you want to put it, we about to talk about this. This video is so overdue. I was supposed to film this video back in the summer because looking at my notes, I was trying to finish these goals by September 22nd, okay, by fall. But now we're starting at the start of fall with our consistency as well as locking in. Now, the first thing that I do want to talk about is locking in on one goal. That's one thing that I do want to lock in on and focus on for the rest of this year. By the end of the year, I do want to have 2,000 subscribers just to show that I'm showing up and I'm growing the community here on my platform. And some ways that I'm going to do it is by posting consistently. Y'all going to see me every week on Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know y'all like the sit down videos, y'all trying to warm up to the vlogs, and vlogging is all I can basically do right now. And if you don't watch my vlogs, check in on one of them so you can know why I really don't have time to sit down and do a sit down video. But I'm taking those steps to do those because I really love sitting down talking to you guys. The reason why I want to focus on that one goal is because I want to start focusing on one vision at a time. I don't want to be focusing on 3 or 4 different goals to achieve in the next 90 days. I don't want to trip myself up. I don't want to lose focus. I don't want to lose my momentum because I'm trying to do multiple things at one time. I'm just going to slowly, gradually add things to it over time. But right now, my main focus is to go ahead and try to reach those 2,000 subscribers by December 31st. So now you guys know that my goal is to hit 2,000 subscribers by December 31st. And if you want to help me out with that, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, okay, if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what is your number one goal that you want to have set by the end of this year, or not set but want to achieve by the end of this year. Okay, so the next thing we want to talk about with us reaching our goals and locking in is we got to create some type of plan. Now we know, hold on, we know that not all the time everything is going to go according to plan. We all know this. Everything is inevitable. Like anything could go left. You can set a plan to fly out on your plane at 8 in the morning and that junk could get delayed to 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. the same day. So, I mean, expect the unexpected, but still try to plan a little bit and just let it be. The reason why I want to plan is because the number one thing I need to do in my planning is set boundaries. Yes, I have to set boundaries with myself, but not only myself, I have to set boundaries with family and friends that are around me. If you don't set those boundaries, you may not ever reach your goals because you're letting people come over your house late at night, 10 p.m., chilling to the next day, but you know you want to wake up at 4 in the morning and get that good workout in. That's not about to work if you're staying up all night to midnight and letting people chill. And no, put your foot down. Say, I'll talk to y'all later. I done took my shower. I'm going to bed. Or you may have people calling you out of the blue. You're going to have to put a time limit to that. Put your phone on do not disturb. Let them know, hey, I'm working right now. I'm locked in. I got goals I got to achieve. I'll call you when I clock out. Also, with creating a plan, you want to make sure that you're creating systems, sustainable systems, systems that have cues that let you know what you need to be doing next. It's just automatic. Morning routines, evening routines, night routines, your meal plan, your grocery shopping. All of these are rituals. All of these are routines. Sorry, I moved the mic. All of these are routines. All of these are rituals that we have to recognize. You know, our habits. We will fall to our habits for real, for real. Like whatever you do consistently, that's what your results are going to be. So if you consistently don't work out, you're consistently going to feel sluggish if you're not eating healthy, or you're consistently going to feel like you're not getting enough exercise in the day. You know, I feel like for me, I've wanted to grow on YouTube for so long, but I haven't been consistent. And I've always been scared of actually reaching the goal. Like, what now? Like, what do I do once I reach the goal? Do I just keep going or do I just give up? That's just like when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was just like, okay, I hit the goal. Woo woo. But there has to be more than just hitting the goal. Who do you want to touch? Who do you want to inspire? And that's one of my goals right now, building the community and hitting those 2,000 subscribers, but also making sure I have sustainable routines in my home that works for me that I can share with others, and we can lock in together and achieve our goals. Not only that, I want to be an example. Someone that you can come back to and be like, okay, she tried it, this worked for her. Let me try this out for me, and I can tweak it to my lifestyle. It doesn't have to be exactly how I do things, but it can be similar but unique to you in your lifestyle. I've talked about before in previous videos, time and time again, time blocking. I absolutely love time blocking. It really helps me function over here. If y'all watch the vlogs, y'all know your girl works first and third shift. She's not playing around the clock around here, okay? She's getting it in because we've got goals, okay? I just graduated college last year. Y'all remember? Oh, okay. Them student loans knocking at the door. Pay up. Hands up, cash out. That's how they is. Waiting for me to pay. So we gotta get this knocked off before I say I do at that altar. Okay? That's what my goal is. Pay that down before I change my last name. Oh, that was my DJI camera cutting off. I thought my camera cut off over here. Let me make sure I'm recording. Hold on now. Okay, y'all, we still recording. In a previous video that I filmed for you guys, I thought that had turned green. What's going on? Anyways, in a previous video that I filmed for you guys, I was discussing how everything has changed in my life as far as being a work from home mom, but I am a stay-at-home mom and I am a homeschooling mom. And in that video, I will link that video up in the cards. I'll link it in the description box. I'll also show you the picture of the thumbnail so you can know exactly what I'm talking about. I have a Kumon routine, homeschooling routine, morning routine, night routine. I have a gymnastics routine and a tumbling routine. Now, those routines have changed because I work first and third shift now. Those routines were in place when I was just working first shift at home. So everything has changed. It's not a specific routine anymore, but it is cues that I have set in my brain. Okay, after I do this, I have to do this. After I do this, I have to do that. I know I have to take my daughter to gymnastics, but I can't stay at gymnastics with her. If I stay at gymnastics with her, we're not going to have dinner to eat. So I have to take her to gymnastics, leave gymnastics, come home, cook dinner, have the meal prepared, go get her, come back, eat dinner together. That's how we have to make things work in this household so that things can flow and keep pushing and keep going. I also have a relaxation type routine where I have my self care showers, baths, or whatever to unwind and step away from everybody. Like sometimes you have to close people out, and that's something that I have to make sure that I implement in my plans for me to be able to function, be happy, and to show up for everyone in my household as well as myself. The third thing I do want to talk about with locking in, show up for yourself even when you don't want to. I know you're tired, okay? I know you're tired. I'm tired too. Auntie been tired, okay? Yes, I'm an auntie. I'm about to be 30, okay? I've been an auntie for like 4 years. So yeah, I'm an auntie. And baby, lock in. There's been times where I was too tired to film a video and I just pinched myself together. Remember your grandma used to pinch you? Well, my grandma ain't never pinched me, but she pinched some of the other grandkids. You know what? you know, whip yourself into shape and get that video done or do that workout. It ends up returning has a better return rate. There's so many times that I didn't want to work out and I went to go work out at that gym. Why? Because I'm dedicated to my health. That's what I'm dedicated to. But not only that, I felt 10 times better after I finished my workout than what I did before I went to go work out, even though I didn't want to go. Push yourself sometimes. Don't push yourself too hard. Disclaimer, do not push yourself too hard. Don't push yourself to the actual limit, okay? To exhaustion. Let's not do that, okay? Mental health, physical health. I care. But if you feel like you're just being lazy and you just, yeah, I don't feel like, but then you pop up Netflix and Hulu and you watch 3 seasons of an episode, you could have just knocked that workout out, then rewarded yourself with that. Okay. Also, another example I do have for y'all is like sometimes I don't want to show up. It's valid. Sometimes I don't want to show up for myself. I just want to hide and peek out the side of the door and just watch everybody else do it and be successful and cheer them on, you know? But sometimes I don't want to go to my 9 to 5, but you know what I do? I pack it up and I go. I go every day because guess what? The bills are knocking at my door, in my emails, in the mailbox. Yeah, let me know the payment is due on the 15th. The payment is due on the 1st. So if I know the payment is due on the 1st and on the 15th, but I ain't trying to go to work every day, then the payment ain't going to be made. So I need to make sure that I show up for myself because not only that, I got to show up for these bills. I got to show up for my kid. I got to show up for my family. Get up, lock in. And it doesn't matter if you don't get paid to work out. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you get paid for content or whatever it is that you're trying to do to be successful, that you're trying to lock in to do right now. It doesn't matter if you're not getting paid for it. Act like you getting paid for it. Act like the check gonna clear tomorrow. Get up. Let's get it done. I also want you guys, like, the fourth thing that I do want to talk about is I want y'all to keep track of your wins. We got 3 months, okay? And at the end of October, I want you guys to do a monthly check in and see your progress that you've made on the goal that you set to reach by the end of the year. How much progress have you made? Sometimes you really don't realize how far you've come until you actually measure it from the start date to the date you're at currently, right? Sometimes I feel like, dang, like, girl, you just not growing. But I'm growing slowly, and that's fine. That's beautiful because I can sit back and appreciate every subscriber, every new comment from a new person on my channel. Like wow, like people are going back watching my old sit down videos from 2023. Yeah. Yeah. So that really motivated me to just keep going. Like, dang, girl, like people like to hear you talk. They like to hear you. Yeah, girl, what you be talking about? Like, what you be talking about? Girl, I be talking about everything. Everything over here. Anything that comes to my mind, like I sit here and I think about it and I create plans and systems because I am naturally a problem solver. I'm the oldest daughter. What you thought? I'm always building systems and creating plans and doing check-ins with myself. Why? Because I like to see improvements. I really do. And I like to see what works and what doesn't work. And if I see that something doesn't work, it doesn't mean I fully eliminate that out of my system. I probably can repurpose it, put it somewhere else to see where it can work, right? Hey y'all, we on the fifth one and the lighting is changing because daylight savings time is getting closer and closer. So it's probably looking a little darker on y'all side. I'm sorry about that, but we gonna keep going because we on the last point, which is number 5, which is resting, which is so fitting for the sun to be, going down a little bit right now. And it's not even 12 o'clock yet. Y'all, get rest. Now I know I was talking about the 3 seasons episodes y'all watching and you could have worked out. That's valid if you scheduled a rest day. Come on. We're not machines. Okay? We're not machines. We're human beings. And we do need to have rot days sometimes. I love to call them a rot day. I'm checking to see when I can have one because I haven't had one because your girl been on go the past 3 months. She been going, working, working, working since she came back from leave of absence. Y'all, resting is locking in. I'm gonna tell you right now, resting is locking in. It's the best charge you're going to have to fuel you up to get out there and get it going. Resting or relaxing, think of it as like a mind refresh, is like a factory reset. You know what I'm saying? You know, you do your Sunday reset, your Saturday resets in your home, you getting everything together, right? Everything looking good, everything smelling good, everything spiffy, okay? Everything's everything, okay? Everything is everything. And you wouldn't have that peace of mind if you didn't take time to relax and refresh. So I don't want you guys to ever forget to do that. I know I left that as the last point, but I had to save the best for last because after we do all this work and we put all this work in, we need to find time to rest. We put the work in. Let's relax. Let's have some time to ourselves, plan a vacation, and do what you need to do for you. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if it's anything similar to what you've ever seen before, but if you did enjoy this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you're not subscribed and you made it all the way to the end of this video and the thing keep lighting up saying subscribe, 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 subscribe. Okay, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to let me know what's your one of your goals that you have that you want to achieve by the end of this year, December 31st. Leave that comment down below and I will be chatting with y'all in the comments. I love you guys so, 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 so much. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be going up Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Um, at the beginning of every month, the first full week, I will be posting Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then for the rest of the month, it will always be Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I already got the videos ready to go. So yeah, I'm working hard over here and working 2 jobs. I know that you can lock in and we can lock in together. Bye. And I'll see you guys in the next one.